When Ford decided to cut sedans and hatchbacks from the lineup, many questioned if the brand could truly compete in every crossover market, as rivals such as Jeep and Subaru already established themselves as being primary options if you wanted utility and family friendliness. For the buyers who are reluctantly looking at purchasing a crossover now that cars are gradually being phased out, they may find that the Explorer and Escape don't suit their driving styles. But that's where the Edge has played a vital role for over a decade, as its exterior design and even handling characteristics, especially if you go with the ST trim, is far more inspiring and appealing for those who've owned sedans in the past. So here are 5 reasons why you should buy a 2022 Ford Edge. We've talked quite a bit on how compact crossovers aren't always the best option for families, as some competitors lack the interior space and overall practicality. While you may find that the Ford Escape is more than adequate for your daily lifestyle, other shoppers will notice the benefits of going upmarket. When it comes to the Ford Edge, the incentives to upgrade go beyond the improved cargo space, as the wider and longer dimensions allows taller passengers to sit comfortably in the second row. And despite the lower roofline, headroom shouldn't be an issue either, especially if you decide not to opt for the panoramic moonroof. For the driver and passenger up front, they will enjoy the added shoulder room that provides an enjoyable and relaxing driving experience on longer road trips. For rear cargo room, you're looking at right around 39 cubic feet of room behind the second row seats, which is on par with its closest rivals, like the Honda Passport and Toyota Venza. But more importantly, the Edge offers better practicality than compact crossovers, making it a great road trip vehicle or daily commuter. All in all, what you have by choosing the Ford Edge is a family-friendly SUV that's accommodating and equipped to tackle the tasks and demands you have throughout the week. The Ford Edge is known for being sporty and engaging, thanks to the ST trim. But for an SE, SEL, or Titanium, you'll be pleasantly surprised how different the driving dynamics are compared with smaller sibling, the Escape, but also how it either resembles other crossovers in this market or differentiates itself from the more rugged alternatives in this price range. First, starting off with the powertrain, the Edge is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that puts out 250 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque, and is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. While some may claim that this midsize crossover doesn't provide enough when talking about the performance, the Edge comes out of the gate outclassing many in this segment who have similar sized engines, giving drivers the power they need to enter highways safely. Not expected was the heavier steering, where the Edge felt more like a traditional crossover, despite being built on the same platform as the now extinct Ford Fusion. It would be a stretch to call this SUV engaging to drive, as feedback when cornering is kept to a minimum. But that's not what the Edge, at least non-ST models, was designed to do. Its competency on back roads and the very forgiving suspension was inspiring to experience. And rather than just feeling like a bigger Escape, the Edge had its own on-road personality that truly distinguishes itself in the lineup. There is a hint of athleticism, but there's also refinement as well when it comes to the handling and ride quality, which did leave a lasting impression. It should be noted that the ST trim will offer a lot more in terms of performance and on-road demeanor, as the V6 is going to add exhilaration to your daily commutes. But having extensively reviewed the 4-cylinder powered Edge, we certainly weren't begging for the ST, as we believe that for families, a well-equipped SEL is more than sufficient. The Ford Edge has been around for quite a while, experiencing a number of minor refreshes throughout the years, and then having an ST trim introduced late last decade. With rivals such as the Hyundai Santa Fe and Kia Sorento going a bit upmarket with their interiors and injecting modern technology into the cabins, Ford had to do the same to remain relevant in this evolving segment. For 2022, all Edges will come equipped with a 12-inch touchscreen that resembles the head unit we see in Tesla products. but if you're familiar with the Mustang Mach-E, this screen is very similar. Thanks to Ford's Sync 4 system, you're immersed into the 21st century, as its user interface dominates the dashboard. Best of all, it's responsive, intuitive, and comes with a number of neat features, like a sketchpad and games. Unlike in the past, the resolution and layout is what you'd expect in this price range. And while some may miss the analog and traditional layout, this is a leap forward for the brand. With our model being an SEL with a sports appearance package, we had Ford's Active X seating material, which is an upgrade over the cloth seats that come standard. Bolstering and support was on par with what we've experienced from competitors. However, the synthetic leather upholstery was really comfortable. On a fully equipped titanium, you have leather seats and more of an upscale experience. But for a mid-level trim, we were content during the test drive. And for a crossover in this price range, interior comfort and the driving environment was exactly what we'd expect and hope for at just over $40,000. For the non-luxury midsize crossover market, you have to keep everything into perspective. None of the vehicles you'll be cross-shopping are going to feel like a Mercedes-Benz on the inside, nor are you going to have state-of-the-art technology. Critics may demand stronger engines, but we all know that's unreal expectations. However, if you're on a stricter budget and you're primarily focused on buying new, the Ford Edge is going to be a nice introduction to luxury if this is your first time going up market. The combination of the soft suspension, dialed-in driving dynamics, welcoming cabin, and large infotainment system is a great mix. And while competitors like the Hyundai Santa Fe and Kia Sorento are great options in their own right, for a mid-tier trim like the model we featured and being priced at just over $40,000, we can't find a lot to complain about without being too nitpicky. Sure, you always have the ability to spend extra for a titanium and receive all the bells and whistles, or as many journalists prefer, the ST. But it's great knowing that the Edge offers features for everyone, where it can be sporty and upscale at the same time without paying the luxury car price. Being the middle child in the Ford lineup, sitting between the popular Escape and Explorer, the Edge is often overlooked and rarely receives the recognition it deserves. While there's new rivals emerging in this segment, the Edge has remained as being the go-to option for many Americans, and that can be attributed to its more spacious interior, but also Ford's approach to this market, as they're emphasizing comfort, practicality, and a bit of sportiness as well. It's a given that the Edge would be more appealing than the Escape aside from the price tag, and that there would be a list of incentives by upgrading over a compact crossover, such as being perfect for families or having better overall performance. But when you factor in everything this vehicle provides, despite fundamentally going untouched for almost 15 years, the Edge is still offering a good amount of value in its price range. It's for that reason we believe it's still worth considering, and that if you feel that the Escape just isn't enough for you or your family, you don't need to look long and far to find a better alternative. We hope you enjoyed this quick buyer's guide for the 2022 Ford Edge. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in buying an Edge or any other midsize crossover, make sure to check out our full reviews to help you find your next vehicle. And thanks for watching.